we've got a pros in the wild call that almost
Exciting.
directly relates to this. I know it's been a while since we've played a pros in the wild or read a pros in the wild, but this one says, "What's up, David? I've got a story you might be interested in." It was April 2021, and my girlfriend and I were finally planning to take our vacation to Hawaii that we had planned a year prior but had to cancel due to COVID. Hawaii had just. What? You want Baba? Okay. Give me a break. Let me
Yeah.
get a Baba ready.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right, sorry about that.
No worries.
Hawaii had just reopened, and my uncle, who lives on the North Shore, invited us to stay with him. I was hesitant to go as I paid attention in history class and know what happened to Hawaii the last time a haole came with a foreign disease. But after some research and consultation with family and friends that live on the islands, we decided that it was okay to go. Upon arrival in Oahu, we were greeted with mixed reactions. Those that clearly worked in the tourism industry were overly energetic upon our arrival, stating that they were out of work for a year because of the COVID lockdown, so they were excited to see us. But others were clearly not so stoked that mainlanders were back and they only shot us dirty looks over their surgical masks. We arrived at my uncle's house at Sunset Beach, famished from the long journey. We did some iPhone research and saw that there was a Thai food truck around the corner. So we hopped over to satiate our hunger. The line was long, probably about 10 people in front of us, but we were so hungry that we didn't have the energy to find another option. The line kept growing behind us to where there were at least 30 or 40 people waiting in line. Then all of a sudden, a big Toyota Tundra slowly exits Cam Highway and proceeds to flash its brights at the line as an indicator for the line to disperse. Not wanting to get run over, we all cleared off to the right, and this Tundra with a large Tahui sticker on the back pulls up directly to the food truck. The lights go off, the door opens, and out steps Mr. Eddie Rothman.
Uncle
I was
Eddie.
aw- I was awestruck. I had heard many stories of the infamous Eddie, but never had I seen him in the flesh. My girlfriend doesn't surf, but she saw my eyes go wide and asked loudly, "Who is that?" I nudged her and said, "Shh, I'll tell you later." Mr. Rothman goes around to the side of the food truck, grabs a bag of food, gets back in his car, backs out, and then takes off onto Cam Highway. Upon returning to my uncle's house, I convinced her to watch Busting Down the Door. And when Eddie came on the screen, she blurts out, "No way, that's the Thai food truck guy." I've tried to introduce her to other surfing greats. Uh, Tom Curran. She saw the Jerry Lopez doc, the Momentum Generation doc, etc. I've showed her many old school legends, but the only one that sticks out is Eddie Rothman because of our Thai food truck experience. Work.
Epic. Eddie Rothman, that's a great one. I absolutely love it. Eddie Rothman in person is every bit Eddie Rothman from lore, which is what makes Eddie Rothman Eddie Rothman. Like, it's not like you meet him and think, oh, this guy's nice or whatever, or because he is. He's all like, I mean, Eddie is a complex character. That's why he was so fun to write. But yeah, Eddie is every bit Eddie when you see Eddie in the wild. Funny, him and his giant Tundra. He's always, of course, North Shore style, had those big trucks. The I was in Haleiwa. I can't remember if it was the contest or what, but Eddie was there, and Eddie and I were talking, and had to. Eddie didn't have a car, someone had to give him a lift somewhere, and maybe back to his house. But all I had rented I think it was lime green, light lime green Fiat 500, one of those tiny Fiats. And so, yeah, me and Eddie just cruising the North Shore, cruising the cam, him shotgun in my tiny Fiat is one of my happier memories of all time.
That is so funny. What
Uh,
an image.
yeah,
Um, Too bad Weekend Vans isn't posted up in Hawaii because you could
no
have
kidding.
styled them out in luxury.
No kidding. Eddie, I'm sure would take one.